aktivitas sehari-hari. And then the second yang kedua kita akan we will look at people that telling about their daily routines. Kita akan melihat seseorang yang memberitakan atau menceritakan tentang aktivitas sehari-hari mereka, daily routines, aktivitas mereka. And the third, yang ketiga, we are going to have a discussion with your group. So we are going to make a group at the end. And then you are going to discuss about people's daily routine. And then you're going to tell them. Terus kalian akan memberitahu kembali setelah kalian membaca aktivitas mereka. Terus kalian minta untuk memberitahu kembali apa aktivitas sehari-hari yang mereka lakukan. You have any questions? Okay, this is some words, beberapa kata tentang daily routines. Okay, let's listen and repeat after me. Dengarkan ulang lagi, okay? Okay, number one is get up.
Get up.
Have breakfast.
Have breakfast.
Brush my teeth.
Brush my teeth.
Get dressed.
Get dressed.
Make my bed.
Make my bed.
Go to school.
Go to school.
Have lunch.
Have lunch.
Do my homework.
Do my homework.
Play with friends.
Play with friends.
Ride the bike.
Ride the bike.
Have a bed.
Have a bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's read the examples. Sekarang kita lihat contoh kalimatnya ya. Tadi kita beberapa katanya. Nah, sekarang kita masukkan kata-kata itu ke dalam sebuah kalimat. Oke. Diwarnai ini adalah kata-kata yang tadi kalian pelajari. Ya. Ya. Nah, ini dimasukkan ke dalam kalimat. Okay, let's read this one, but repeat after me, okay? I'll go first, and you go after me. Okay, so kalian. Okay, I get up at 6 a.m.
I get up at 6 a.m.
Then I have a shower.
Then I have a shower.
And I get dressed.
I get dressed.
At 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
Yeah, at 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
Then
Then
she cooks.
she cooks.
And she prepares for breakfast.
And she prepares for breakfast.
I have my breakfast
I have my breakfast
at 6 a.m.
at 6 a.m.
I go to school
I go to school.
and I have classes
I have classes
until
until
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Ya, satu kali lagi. I have Vira.
I have dinner
Every morning
every morning.
I get up
I get up
at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Then I have a shower
I have a shower
and I get dressed.
and I get dressed.
My mother
Usually
gets up
gets up
at 4 a.m.
at 4 a.m.
Then she cooks
Then she cooks
and she prepares
and she prepares
for breakfast.
for breakfast.
I have my breakfast
I have my breakfast
at 6 a.m.
at 6 a.m.
I go to school
I go to school
and I have classes
and I have classes
until 2 p.m.
until 2 p.m.
Okay. Anybody wants to try? Yang mau baca ini ya sekarang? Kita mau baca ya. Anybody wants to try to do this one? Nggak ada?
Insya Allah.
Ready, do you want to try?
Ayo nggak bisa dong.
Intinya I am Vira. Every morning I get up at 6 a.m. Then I have a shower and I get rest. My mother usually get up at 4 a.m. Then she cooks and she prepares for breakfast. I have my breakfast at 6 a.m. I go to school and I have classes until 2 p.m. Nice.
Next, apa tadi kalian lihat? In the example sentence, di contoh kalimat yang tadi ada kata I get up. Ya. Tapi my mother gets up. Tapi kalau my mother itu jadi gets up. Ya. Kenapa? Ada perbedaan nggak? Dari I get up sama get up. Bedanya apa? That's right. Ini nah, ini dinamakan dengan simple present tense. Jadi itu namanya adalah simple present tense. Ini adalah pola kalimat simple present tense. Apa itu simple present tense? Kalian boleh belajar tentang simple present tense? Belum? Oke, now let's look at this one. Let's talk about it. Kita belajar tentang ini. Oke, simple itu artinya adalah sederhana. Dan present itu artinya adalah masa kini. Baca enggak? Ya, jadi simple itu sederhana dan present itu masa kini. Atau simple present tense adalah suatu tense atau perubahan menggunakan untuk menyatakan sebuah kalimat sederhana tentang keadaan atau aktivitas atau hal yang terjadi pada masa kini atau masa lalu.
Jadi sekarang Mam sama Nek.
Jadi ketika kita menyebutkan aktivitas yang sehari-hari, kita pakai simple present tense. Nah, the letter S, ada huruf S di situ, ini menandakan adalah S atau IS ini biasanya ditambahkan pada verb atau kata kerja di mana subjeknya, subjek pelaku, subjek itu adalah pelaku. Pelakunya itu adalah she, he, it, atau tunggal. Dalam bahasa Inggris it is singular. Oke, kalian tahu nggak apa itu significant? Apa itu significant? That's right. Now, this is about English pronoun. Kalian tahu tentang English pronoun nggak? Ya, jadi English pronoun itu adalah kata ganti dalam bahasa Inggris. Contohnya di sini, for example, my name is. So, my name itu artinya apa?
Nama saya.
Ya, jadi my name itu bisa kita ganti menjadi I am kalau adalah jadi ya, beda kata dengan itu adalah I. There are some subject pronoun. Ada beberapa subject pronoun dalam bahasa Inggris. Yang pertama adalah I untuk aku, you untuk kamu, she untuk dia, he untuk dia, it juga untuk dia. Bedanya adalah ketika kita menyebutkan she, berarti dia itu adalah perempuan. Ketika kita ingin menyebutkan he, berarti dia itu adalah laki-laki. Ketika kita menyebutkan dia itu beda, which means artinya adalah bukan cowok atau bukan cewek, seperti it. For example, it is Martha. It is Martha. Ya, jadi dia atau ini adalah ya. Jadi ini adalah kata berarti subjek. Subjek berarti subjek itu adalah pelakunya. Siapa yang melakukan aktivitas subjeknya. Biasanya di awal kalimat. Terus ada lagi we itu kami atau kita. And then they itu mereka. And then it and you aku tapi siapa? For example, you have to go to school. You, I say you is over. You have any questions?
No.
Nah, let's look at this one. Kita pindah lagi ke I get up sama my mother get up. My mother, ini adalah she. Ya, kenapa mother itu adalah? Jadi di sini kalau she kita pakai s. And then biasanya mostly kebanyakan most verb kebanyakan kata kerja itu kita biasanya menambahkan s aja. Contohnya kayak ini get, dari get kita tambahin s aja. Contohnya adalah she works in an office. Jadi siapa yang kerja di kantor? Ya, she itu subjeknya. Subjeknya siapa yang kerja di office berarti she works in an office. And then however you should add the s to the following kinds of this verb. Tapi kalian harus menambahkan es pada beberapa kata kerja seperti watch, eat, washes, miss, go, do, fix, study, play. Nah, jadi kalau untuk kata kerja yang berakhiran ch, kalau kata kerja yang berakhiran ch, contohnya watch, akhirannya adalah c sama h, c sama h. Kalau c sama h kita tambahin s. Sama kayak each, akhirannya adalah c sama h. Kita tambahin s. Jadi kalau he watch TV, he atau she teach English, kita tambahin es. Terus kayak ini wash, akhiran is h, ch, sh, washes, and then ss. Contohnya kayak miss. Terus ada o, contohnya kayak go to school. Ketika dia itu she goes to school. Kalau I go to school. Kalau she goes to school. Terus kayak I do my homework. Kalau she does homework. Jadi ada tambahan es. Contohnya kayak study. Study itu tambahin es juga. Akhirannya ada y. Study. Jadi studies English. For example, my sister itu saudara. Nah, my sister study on studies. Nah, for example, my sister studies. Tapi kalau misalkan we study. You have any questions? Let's look at this part. Kita lihat biasanya terus deh. I have classes, ingat belajar dan
Kami aku.
Okay, let's look at this one. You can open your book number. This girl, very sweet. Her name is my sister and I we make the beds and clean the house. We also help mother to prepare the breakfast for their family. But before that, we never forget to do some exercises. My sister and I, that means my sister, that she, and somebody, and then we make the bed and clean the house. They make the beds and they clean the house. And then we also help mother to prepare the breakfast for the family. They also help mother to prepare the breakfast for the family. But before that, we never forget to do some exercises. Before that, sebelum itu, they do some exercises. Some exercises means melakukan kayak olahraga pagi. Jadi in here, this one, here are what they say about her sister and her daily routine. There are some points. This is what you're going to do next. Jadi ini yang tidur di stasiun dan okay. Do you understand this text? Kalian paham artinya enggak? Yang pertama, get up. Make the bed.
Bereskan tempat tidur.
Clean the house. Help mother.
Bantu ibu.
Prepare.
Pakai baju baik.
Menyiapkan. To do. Melakukan. But before that, sebelum itu, sebelum mereka menyiapkan baju ibunya, sebelum mereka membantu ibunya, mereka exercise dia tadi. We take care of when we get home, pulang ke rumah, ketika kami pulang ke rumah, we do the housework. Kita mengerjakan pekerjaan lainnya. We do the housework ourselves sendiri. And then, when they get home, they do the housework themselves. Kalau we jadi ourselves, kalau they jadi themselves. Ya, berarti mereka sendiri. Kalau ourselves, kalau myself, berarti teks. Jadi menurut teks ini, there are some points. Jadi di sini kalian akan kembali. There are some points. Jadi here are what they say. Ini adalah apa yang Dayu katakan about tentang daily routine saudaranya dan dia. Ya. Jadi kalau si ini kita pakai her. Jadi her daily routine berarti daily routine-nya dia.
Before that,
they do some exercise.
they do some exercise.
They take care of their house.
They take care of their house.
When they get home,
When they get home,
they do the housework.
they do the housework themselves.
They also clean the bathroom.
They also clean the bathroom.
They wash the dishes. Okay, you have any questions?
Kasi mga anak siya.
Kaya po niya. Yung hagatan ko ng